Good morning, boys and girls. It's week 3 and it's time to go through our spelling words and activities for the week. This week we'll be continuing our work on the long vowel sound A using the 3 spelling rules of bossy E, the double vowel sounds in the middle of the word using AI, and the double vowel sound at the end of the word using AY. So let's go through my rhyme again. Remember, Bossy E can be rude. He likes to change the game. When he shows up at the end of the word, it makes the vowel say its name. This week we've got date. See how you've got D, the A, you've got the... Our second spelling rule is when we've got the 2 vowels together, and here's the rhyme that I use to remember it. When 2 vowels go walking, the first one does the talking and says its name. The second vowel is quiet. You see it's got a consonant, vowel, vowel, consonant. And in this case, the 2 vowels are the AI. So we've got chain, brain, pain, and wait. And the last rule for this week is when you've got the long vowel A sound at the end of the word. So remember, if the long vowel A sound is at the end of the word, use the letters AY in the word away, stay, play, today. Here are your list words for week 3. Now I know last week I said that you'd be doing the same words for 2 weeks, but so many of you got the words right and learnt them really well, I decided to just change a few words. We're still using the same 3 spelling rules, but I've just changed the initial sound or ending sound. So your words this week are stay, today, play, away. Our bossy E words, date, race, shake, and made. Now remember on the word race, the E's got 2 jobs. Not only is it making it being a bossy E, making the A say its name, but it's also making that C say an S sound. So we really need to remember that. Then we've got our AI words, our double vowel sounds. It's in chain, brain, weight, and pain. And for my top year 2s people, our extension words are aeroplane, courage, everyday, and complain. Let's just have a look at that word courage. Once again, the E in this word has got 2 jobs. Did you notice when we said courage, we're ending with a J sound, not a G sound? The E in this case is also making the G say J. So it's got 2 jobs in this word. It's a bossy E for the A, making it say A, and the G and making the G say J. So it's courage. Just like last week, boys and girls, each day I'd like you to write out your words using the look, cover, write, check. Once again, you can do it 2 ways. You can use the Jamboard. All you have to do is double click on the space and a text box will come up and you can type your word in, or you can roll up a grid in a workbook or a piece of paper at home and write out your words each day, and then you can take a photo of it and upload it into our completed work document for week 3. All right, your activities for Monday this week are you're going to write out your words using the look, cover, write, check. And today, it's like doing a word sort, but you're actually going to be writing the words. If you're using the Jamboard, it's really easy. You're just going to double click on the spaces, up will come a text box and you can type the words in. Or if you're working at home, you can draw up a table like this and you can put the same headings and you're going to sort your words or write your words out, all the bossy E words, all the AI words, and all the AY words. Our spelling activities for Tuesday are, number 1, writing out your words using the look, cover, write, check. And our second one, today we're going to be looking at how to add ing to our words. Now, in the past, I know that you did earlier last term, you were learning about adding INGs when it had a short vowel sound in the middle. If it has a short vowel sound, you had to double the last letter. But with most long vowel sounds, you don't. You only just have to add the ing. However, there is the exception when a word ends in a bossy E. You can never have EING. So the rule here is, if a word ends in a bossy E, drop the E and add ing. For example, look at this one. Share becomes sharing. Can you see how I've dropped the E before I added the ing? So look at our words we've got. Stay will become staying. Long vowel sound, I can just add ing. So the word would be staing. But with race, it's got the bossy E. So I have to drop the E before adding ing. So it's going to become racing. All right, that's a pretty easy rule to remember. If you can just say to yourself, drop the E before adding ing. Once again, boys and girls, if you're working on the Jamboard, very easy, double click on the spaces, a text box will come up and you can type in the word by adding the ing. Or if you're working on a piece of paper, write out the words and add the ing onto them. Once again, take a photo of your work and upload it into the week 3 completing work document. Your activities for Wednesday, number 1, writing out your words using look, cover, write, check. Number 2, I know you've done this one before, we're going to use the Scrabble letter points to find out which one of your spelling words has the highest value. So you write out your word and then take each letter, find out what the value is for each letter and make a number sentence next to it. There is a space for each one of the 12 words. However, if you are using the extension words, you can choose which 12 words you would like to use. Hopefully, I would like to see some of the extension words in here. Now, boys and girls, you can do it 2 ways. Easy if you want to do it on the Jamboard. Once again, double click in the spaces. There and a text box will come up for you to do your letters and your numbers. Or you might decide to just do it on a piece of paper, writing out your words and the number sentence next to it. If you're working on the piece of paper, get someone to take a photo of it and upload it into our week 3 completed work document. Our Thursday activities, you're going to write out your words one more time using the look, cover, write, check. Then today I'd like you to choose 4 of your spelling words and you're going to put them into 2 sentences. Now remember, some of the words are the same from last week, so try use different words from last week. Once you finish with your sentences, don't forget to edit them. Did you start all your sentences with capital letters? Have you put extra capital letters in the middle of your sentences? If so, go back and check them. Did you finish your sentences with a full stop or the correct punctuation mark? For example, if you had a question, you'd be finishing with a question mark. Did you leave spaces between your words? Have you written them neatly on the lines? Are there any words that you're not sure of? If they are, circle them, and perhaps a family member can help you with them. And lastly, read your sentences to make sure they make sense. Once you're happy with them, to get someone to take a photo of them and upload them into our week 3 completed work document. Or if you are still wanting to work on the Jamboard, all you have to do is double click on the space and you can type your words in. Just remember, you're going to be using that shift key to get your capital letters. All right, well, I'm looking forward to seeing what you've done this week. So just a reminder, if you have been working on paper this week, can you make sure that you've taken a photo of all your work and uploaded it into our working document for week 3. Right, this week, boys and girls, I've decided to add one more task, an end of week task. I want you to test yourself on your words. Which words have you learnt really well and which ones do you need to review? Now you can do this a couple of ways. You can get a parent or a sibling to read out the words to you and you write them down. Or if you're working on the Jamboard, you can just type them in. Or you can test yourself. Perhaps you can cut up your words on little pieces of paper and quickly flip them over, turn them back and see if you can type them out into the Jamboard or write them on a piece of paper. Or lastly, just have the list words in front of you, read through them carefully turn the list over and see how many words you can either type out or write in on a piece of paper. Well, that's the end of our spelling activities for the week, boys and girls. Once again, if you have completed your work on paper, can you please make sure you've taken a photo of each of your writing tasks or spelling tasks and upload it into our week 3 completed work document? If you've done it on the Jamboard, you don't have to do anything else because I already can see all the work that you've done this week.